Final segment to our radio program each week is a segment that we call Right On, where we try to give a shout out, a congratulations, a there you go, an attaboy, a right on to someone who's doing something that we think is right in the world, because we have choices to make. Do we want to live in a world that's just full of the mistakes and the agony and the pain, or do we want to be people who make the world the way that we want it? And we believe around here that God's up to good things in this world, and that when we do those good things, we're partnering together with whatever it is that God is doing in the world. So that's why we call this religious radio.
Yeah.
And there's times where it's not just right, but then there's times when it's right on, when it's the way that it ought to be. Not just the program, but the way that people live their lives. And so we like to give encouragement to people. And it's so kind when people give us calls and send notifications over at the Facebook page at Doug Pagitt Radio on Facebook. You can send some message. People send in these tips all the time to folks who are doing good things, and we'd like to hear those. And we'd like to share them here on the radio program. And we're going to give a call out to the people who are now doing the right on work over in Haiti. And here's the reason why. Because had things gone according to my master plan of the world, as I place my pinky up by the corner of my mouth, we would have been in Haiti this week. But as it turns out, it was a good thing that we weren't, because there were lots of things going on in my own life this week that would have made that very difficult. But the plan is to go back to Haiti and to help some orphans who live in a little in a little orphanage there, 124 of them. And if you'd like to be part of this project, we've been raising money through an effort called In for 10, where for $10 you can be in and can supply the food needs of these kids in Haiti. 124 of them in the city of Port-au-Prince. Well, there was a nice article about a church from Edina Covenant Church, that put together some folks to go down to Haiti to help out. Here's what they ran into: a terrible amount of red tape and difficulty with the cholera outbreak in Haiti. So the right on goes to people from around the world who are getting together to help people in Haiti who are suffering from cholera. If you don't know about cholera, and you might not know what it is, it's an intestinal illness. Right? It's an intestinal illness that doesn't kill you in and of itself. And you know how it kills you? Why it kills you? Why it's so devastating? Because it dehydrates you. Oh. And when it dehydrates you, then your body shuts down because you are losing fluids so rapidly. Like it is a very intense and very constant dehydration of your body. So the way you keep someone alive who suffers from cholera is you keep them hydrated. You don't really have to deal with the cholera illness, because the body will fight that off itself. It's kind of an interesting problem. What you really are trying to do in a cholera outbreak is to keep people hydrated. So any medication that you give is for hydration. So it's one of these, there's been like thousands and tens of thousands of people now in the last couple of weeks